Yes, well, it's Perth WACA Test Week, the biggest week on the Perth cricket calendar. But what do we expect over the next 5 days? Well, we've asked a couple of people around the West office to find out their thoughts about what they want to see in the Perth WACA Test of 2012.
Hi, I'm Neil Dealey from the West.com.au, and here's 3 things I'd like to see at the WACA Test this week. First one, no more bell bottoms. Named after chief culprit Ian Bell, that's where the fielder runs 50, 60 yards to tap his mate's hand or bum, all for the sake of a routine stop at colour. Next one, smaller BAQs. Murder at the WACA Day 1 last year. Not sure if the Swami Army drinks as much as the England fans, but if they do, it's going to be a miserable time. And Day 3, yeah, it's predictable, but a 10 per ton. It's been talked about for a while, and let's be honest, it's been a bit boring, but who wouldn't remember the day where they were when Sachin Tendulkar made his 100th international 100.
Ross Lewis here from thewest.com.au with my hopes and dreams for a 5-day test match at Perth. Well, that's certainly my number one hope for the test match coming up between Australia and India. It would be great to go 5 days and get some bang for our buck, but given India's form and their problems with bounce, might be hoping a little bit too much to see the match go the full distance. My second hope is for Brad Haddin to have a revival. He has every chance to get some confidence back into those gloves on what is the best wicket-keeping pitch in the country, bar none. And my last hope, well, it's certainly something that I hope I don't see. I hope there are no streakers at the ground. Perth is on its last chance with Cricket Australia regarding the pitch invaders, and let the players play, the watchers watch, and never the twain shall meet. Okay, that's my hopes for a 5-day test match. Hope to see you at the WACA ground. 2, 1.
Dale Miller from the West Australian, talking about the 3 things that I'd like to see at this week's Perth Test at the WACA ground. One, no over-officiating. We see bans on streakers and the eyes always on the unruly crowds at the WACA ground, but the Perth people should still be able to have a little bit of fun. I'd like to see the beer snakes. I'd like to see the Mexican wave. Let's keep it as part of the game. Second, Sean Marsh, after some pretty low scores, a duck and 3 and I think 1 in his last 3 innings. It'd be great to see a local boy return to form, nail down that number 3 berth and hit a big score at his home ground. And lastly, we talk about this every year, a traditional bouncy WACA pitch. It's always the way to go, delivers some good results in Perth, and it's what the ground's all about.